Konnichiwa YouTubers, this is Rest Talk straight from Japan, and today we're going to do a video review on Hybrid Action Vegeta from DBZ, of course, made by Bandai back in 2007. And as you can see, he has a figure, he has a pose, so I'm going to just move this out of the side here for a little bit, focus on the box real quick. There he is, Vegeta, however you pronounce it. There's a little side of the box, the little iconic dragon, Hybrid Action, of course, DBZ, made by Bandai back in 2007. Let's go show you the front of the box, or the side of the box over here. And there it is, the back of the box. Not much to it, so let me show you. It also comes with a playing card, and I just want to show you that. Then I'm not going to show you the front of the card. So there is the stats on Vegeta, so if you wanted to read his profile, you certainly can. So let's go ahead and focus on the figure. Voila. And I always love saying voila. One of my favorite words, of course. But that's okay. There's a go ahead Vegeta, whatever, tomato. Just want to show you, you can use the stand to pose them. Oh, I like that pose right here, real cool. Paint apps are okay, and as if you recall from my Son Goku review, the paint apps are really good on him, but on this one, the Vegeta is not that great. I mean, he does have little splashes here and there, and I just want to show you. So let me go ahead and remove them from the stand real quick so you can see a little bit. So here he goes, nice looking face with a humongous widow's peak and spiky hair, but that's to be expected. For articulation, let's go ahead and review that real quick. He's got 2 points of neck articulation right here in the bottom, as you can see, and his head is on a ball joint, so you can kind of do that. You can definitely crane. Not nearly as fluid as a Son Goku line. The ball joint on the shoulder, which tends to pops out, so that's another quality assurance issue. And he doesn't have the shoulder motion like Son Goku had. Bicep Swivel, not nearly good paint app, but I don't know if you can tell, but there's a little black and blue painting apps over here. Double jointed elbow, wrist is on a joint, and speaking of, it does come with a pair of additional hands, splayed open hands as well, which is unlike the other DBZ figure, Son Goku that I reviewed. He had actually 2 extra pairs of hands. You only get 1 here. So he actually does have an ab crunch and a waist swivel, so that's pretty good articulation there. His hip joint is on a weird Star Wars like figure, if you remember those figures from the 70s, which I really don't like. Upper thigh swivel, double jointed knee, even though it's awkward as hell. He has a very good mid thigh or mid shin articulation, whatever you want to call that, boot articulation. And his ankle is not only on a ball joint, but on a swivel joint, so you can get him in very good poses over here. He does stand okay, not gonna lie to you. Let's see if I can get him to stand, but he's a short, as you can see. There we go. So he stands okay, sort of. But he's really short, and this is what disappoints me the most about this guy. I mean, great articulation, but he's short. With top of his hair, he's like almost 4 inches, so he's a really short guy compared to the other Hybrid Action that I had. So he can definitely stand, and let me show you for size comparison. Of course, you know I'm going to bring out old Stripperella here. As always, oops, keep bumping that. There we go, so you can kind of go ahead. See, he's just slightly shorter than what a figure of a 10 centimeter figure should look like. Oh well, let's give him a good rating. I mean, the paint apps aren't that bad, as you can tell. Decent paint apps, and they could be a lot better. You know, with Son Goku sending in standard, he kind of shies away from that. So I'm going to give him a 7.5 out of 10. It does come with a display stand, as you can see. It doesn't have a name or anything. So, I mean, these figures are relatively cheap. They're about 1,500 yen or something like that. Well, on top of that, I also wanted to point out that a few weeks ago, my boy Dennis Haskins from Saved by the Bell came back and he gave me an autograph picture because, hey, they're cool like that. Navy Entertainment presents the guy from Saved from the Bell. That's this guy right here. He's a lot older, don't get me wrong. Okay, that's all I got, YouTubers, and I catch you all next time.